What is up, you guys? It is me, Tanisha, and I am back with another video. Hey, girl. Hey. So I will not be before you long because this is a baby girl that speaks for herself. And yes, this is another Luvme hair wig. This is Luvme Hair's All Day Comfort, 180% density, blonde highlight, butterfly cut, layered light yaki straight, glueless 7x6 HD lace wig. This wig does come to us pre-cut, so you don't have to worry about any cutting, which makes everything even more perfect. Again, this is a 7x6 wig, which means this is a closure wig. It does not go ear to ear, but temple to temple. This is what the yaki texture looks like on camera. Now, I will tell you guys, the camera doesn't know justice. It does this wig no justice when it comes to the texture of this wig. This wig has come out and it is soft and silky and smooth, even with it being the yaki texture that it is. And I like the yaki texture, especially in the 180 density, because it makes it seem a little more full than what have you if you had gotten a Brazilian texture or whatever other textures that they have outside of curly textures. As far as it being a silky straight texture, this hair does come full. And let's just take a second to admire the highlights in this wig. With it being a yaki texture and the highlights being in the wig, this wig is not crunchy. It is not dry feeling. This wig is really exceptional. This is a 22-inch wig, so it is rather long because you know your girl got to go a little bit long sometimes. This is the wig straight out of the box. This is what the HD lace is giving. It just automatically melts into your head. I know a lot of y'all come in my comments and be like, did you put something on there? Did you do? No. This wig came straight out of the box like this. This is what it's giving. Now, I am kind of a caramel toffee type color. The lace is a little bit lighter. So if you are on the scale of a darker complexion outside of mine, yes, you may is the key word. You may have to tint your lace a little bit more. But for people of my complexion or a little bit lighter, you may not have to do anything to this wig. I don't think I will be putting any color. I may have to, because once I put it on my head, it may show a little line and I may have to, you know, razzle dazzle her. But straight out of the box and putting her on my hand with the lace just disappearing the way that it does, that's straight out of the box. What is really sending me though is the way these knots are bleached. They have really bleached these knots to perfection. The knots are extremely small, so it gives it that realistic hairline in the front. Baby, this wig this wig, I don't know what it is about these yaki wigs, because the last one or the first one that I've ever done, it ate the girls up. This one, I ain't even put it on my head, and I'm excited because she is really eating the girls up for real. So let me take my little tag off of here because, again, she is straight out of the box. And majority of the wigs now come with these little tags on it. And I think that's really, really cute. Just to show you that, hey, this is a new wig. And it does have some instructions on here. So make sure you follow the instructions, or no, it's just a phrase. Switching it up is everything, and quality is queen. We always level up expectations to support self-expression. Keeping it real, we foster real reviews and real connections. Unbox the love for the real for you. So I like that. They love when you give a real review. That's why we tell the truth over here. We don't lie. We don't sugarcoat. We tell everything. Good, bad, ugly, and beautiful. So with All Day Comfort wigs, you do get the C-part ear shaping around the ears to make it comfortable. The cap is stretchy and you have a removable comb in the back, along with your adjustable band that should be inside of your box when you get it. That's just the run through. I'm kind of tired of doing it in every video, but I know some of y'all are new to me. So that's for the girls that don't know. And for All Day Comfort, you do get the adjustable band that is in the back that you can actually adjust and hook with like a bra strap, where you get your large, medium, and small settings to fit whatever size you have. I go to the smallest size, even though I really feel like my head is a medium, but I just like for my wigs to fit tight and secure. That's just my preference. You do what you like because it's your head, your comfort. Do you? Now, in putting my wig on, I do flip my wig inside out. I make sure that my lace especially is flipped inside out. So when I put my wig on, I don't have to worry about any hair going or a lot of hair going up under the lace. I just put my wig on by the headband portion of it. Make sure it is adjusted and it is tight or loose enough to where I feel comfortable. That is another thing too. I do tighten mine a lot. Because again, I don't like my wigs slipping and sliding, and I want to feel secure in what I'm doing. I put my comb up under my band, and then I go in and I flip this portion down so that my wig can be laid and get into that. Make sure that your C-shaped ear parting is around your ear, not on your ear, so that it is comfortable for you. Nothing should be irritating or falling upon your ears. Your ears should be free if you have put your wig on correctly, and that should be on both sides. If you don't feel comfortable, just wiggle the wig around a little bit. Move it around to where it is comfortable for you and nothing is rubbing, scrubbing, or touching. Pull your wig up as far as you would like it to go. I don't like mine to go too far up, but I don't like it to go too far back as well. And you can just go with it. As you can see, look, you see, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now, after you put her on, get some type of brush and brush her down so that you can see what you are getting straight out of the box. Now, again, this is a silky straight wig, but because she has been scratched up in the box, she does have quite a She does have quite a few little crimples in her. So that's where your heat tools come in. And they do give us a slightly cut layered effect. Now, if you don't like or it's just not enough layers for you, you can go in and adjust your layers to your wig. I think I'm going to leave them. I'm not sure as of right now, but after we flat iron her and really see what we are getting once we get it all the way straight, we're going to see if we got to go in and cut some more layers because I like layers a lot. My flat iron is on its highest heat, which is a 450 on here. I put mine up to the highest heat so you don't have to and mess up your wigs. I risk my wig so you can save yours. But as of right now, I would say that the 450 is definitely hitting real good on this wig. If you are scared or you're a newbie to actually straightening or using hot tools on your actual wigs, I would say use a 350. Use up to 350. That way it preserves your wig and your hair, especially if you're somebody that's... Ooh, that's a lot. Sorry. Especially if you're someone who is going to be wearing your wigs a lot. Me, I don't wear my wigs overnight and I only wear them on special occasions. I don't wear them every day. So therefore, I will not be putting a lot of heat on my wig. So turning it up to 450 also shows you guys that it can take the heat, but also turning it up to 450 does not affect my wigs a whole lot because I do not wear them every single day. And I do not put heat on them every single day. So before I go too far with my flat iron, I just want you guys to see how far the wig goes when it comes to a 7x6 closure. My closure actually stops right here on this side and it stops right here on this side. So you get enough room in your closure to actually part it in whichever way that you would like within that closure area to give you a bit of a scalp effect. Me, I am a right part girly, but today we are going to leave the part on the left side. But if you decided that you wanted to switch up your part because you don't like your part on the left side, you definitely can switch it to your liking to get the look that you would like to get. And that is one of the things that I love about the 7x6 closures. You get more room to play, but you don't get all that room to go ear to ear to where your wig is lifting on the side. And with this wig, even though it doesn't go from ear to ear, you still can give it an effect of a natural looking hairline. If you wanted to put your wig behind your ear and you have a little bit of a sideburn, you can still get it to look as natural as possible without all of the extra work. If you are a girly who do not like flyaways, get you a Luvme hair wax stick or whatever wax stick that you have for your preference and use that, because a little bit goes a long way. You do not have to use a whole lot of this to get the effect that you want. You just rub a little bit on and keep it moving. Like I said, I still have a whole supply of this because a little bit does go a long way. So it's very, very convenient and worth the value of whatever it costs on the website, because you don't have to keep buying this over and over again. And it's not too sticky, not too greasy. Like a lot of people's wax sticks turn extremely greasy when you're trying to use it. This does not do that. This just holds it into place, and it doesn't make your wigs super duper greasy if you use the right amount. If you do it just like how I did on mine, and you just tap just a little bit, you get rid of those flyaway effects and you get the look that you want. You get more of a sleek, ooh, done messed my part up. You get more of a sleek look for the girls who like that. Sometimes I do like flyaways. I will say that. Sometimes I do like flyaways because I feel like flyaways make your wig look more realistic. Because sometimes when we get our hair straightened, everything is just not all flat. You know, we do have those new hairs that grow in and kind of like, you know, let everybody know like this is real. This came from the scalp. So I like flyaways because, for one, like I said, I want my wigs to look like they came out of my scalp. I want the girls asking, is that your hair? And I know it kind of gets offensive sometimes when they be asking, is that your hair? But me, I like to take it as a compliment, because if I put a wig on and a girl got to ask me, baby, is that your hair? I did a good job. The wig is doing what it's supposed to do. So don't get too offended when you have your wig on and somebody asking, is that your real hair? Because that's a compliment. You did good. Yeah, I did. Real good. Look at this. Okay, love me. Okay, girl, y'all showing out. Okay, so venturing back into the conversation of my lace. So I do have like a little bitty line, and it may be hard to see on camera, but in person, I can see a line to where, and when the light hits it in a certain way, that my lace is showing. It's a little bit lighter than my actual complexion. Maybe because I have a tan, you know, maybe because my makeup is doing what it's supposed to do, and you know, all of those good things. But there is a little line of demarcation, and I use this. This is one of my favorite palettes. Hopefully it pops up in this video for you somewhere in here. But this cream contour palette is one of my favorites. I use this. I swear by this. This is my all-time favorite palette when it comes to actually blending my knots to my skin complexion. As you can see, I use it a lot. I use it a lot, but when I need to, I just dab a little bit on there, and then I go into where I see that my lace may be a little lighter than what it's supposed to be, and I just put that on there. Put it on the top. You could put it on the bottom. However you would like to do it, whatever suits you. That's what I do to get my lace to completely blend with my skin complexion. So I do that all over my hairline when I see that it needs to be done. This is not something that you have to do every single time, depending on your skin complexion. But Ruby Kisses contour palette is definitely a staple. And then if you want to throw a little extra razzle dazzle, go ahead and melt it down with Kiss Colors Lace Bond Spray. Love it. This my girl. I'ma stick beside her. Just like Luvme Hair, this my girl. I'ma stick beside her. So that is basically what I do to get the natural look in my hairline for my wigs. So now in closing, this is what you get straight out of the box. This whole entire look, outside of me showing you guys the extra. This is what your wig is going to look like. This is what your light layer is going to look like when it comes to how much they have actually cut for you. They didn't cut a whole lot, just in case you want to go in and you want to be extra and you want to frame your face a little bit more. Some of us do and some of us don't. And they give us the freedom to be able to do that, which I like that about Luvme Hair. I know some of us get a little selfish in our bag and be like, they didn't cut enough for me. Then cut them yourself. It's okay. Cut your layers yourself, because not every girl likes what you like when it comes to actual layers in their wig. Now, I am going to gut my layers, but I am going to do that in part 2 of this video. So this is part 1 of what my wig looks like straight out of the box. And part 2 is going to be a little extra video that we have just as a bonus to show you guys how I actually cut the layers into the actual wig. So make sure you check that out if you want more layers. But again, this is a 22-inch wig. I am only 5'4". I am not tall at all. I'm a shorty. So this is what this wig is giving. This is how long it actually is on me. This is how silky and smooth and flowy this wig is straight out of that box. 180 density, not bad. It's not heavy. None of that. It's very comfortable. Hair soft. Everything that you could ask for in a wig, this is it. Highlights, the yaki texture, the lightness of it being comfortable all day. Hands down, a 10 out of 10 wig. It's not too much color in it, but it's just enough to just be like, yeah, she got her hair done. She just came from the salon. That's what this wig is giving. I just came out the salon. I got my hair blowed out and I'm ready to go about my day. And that's what we're about to do. So if you like this video and you like this wig, make sure you click that description box or go to my go to my comment section. When you get ready to check out and you like this wig, make sure you use coupon code Tanisha to save you a coin, because we like to save a coin over here. Big coins. Big coins. We like to save money over here. So make sure you use that when you get ready to check out. Save you some money. Get this wig. And I'll see y'all in part 2 for how we cut a little bit of layers, because they too long for me in this video. Bye.